This is Roosevelt Twyne. Mr. Twyne is an armored car security guard. On February 8, 2020, Roosevelt was pulled over in New Jersey by officers because the tint on his windows were too dark. When he was pulled over, Twyne told the officers that he had a New Jersey permit to carry a handgun and also told the officers that he was coming home from his job as an armored car security guard. So you think they'd ticket him for the tint and then keep it moving, right? Wrong. Instead, they arrested Twyne for possession of HollowPoint bullets and also charged him with an unlawful transportation of a weapon. So let me get this straight. For years, anti-gunners have used the phrase, "we just want to save lives," to justify their insatiable thirst for gun control laws. They've also exploited the black community in the inner cities by telling us over and over again that we need more gun control because all the young black men are brutal savages and need to have their guns taken away from them so they can stop killing each other.
They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel.
95% of your murderers and murder victims fit one MO. You can just take the description, Xerox it, and pass it out to all the cops. They are male, minorities, 15 to 25. That's true in New York, it's true in virtually every city. And that's where the real crime is. You've got to get the guns out of the hands of the people that get killed.
Yet, when we get a young black man who is not a gang member, has a job, and has literally jumped through every single gun control hoop you can imagine to own his firearm legally, you arrest him for hollow points and unlawful transportation of a weapon. This man had a permit to carry the gun, a permit to buy the gun, a permit from his job that in you all's eyes justified him having a gun. He tells the cops he has a permit and is using bullets given to him by his job. But when he's arrested for following your ridiculous gun laws, I don't hear any of the politicians and organizations who love to say they're all for the Second Amendment, but just want reasonable measures, saying anything to defend this man's gun rights. He didn't have an assault weapon, which is a fake term, and he got all the background checks. Even had a gun that met New Jersey's magazine capacity limitation. But y'all are nowhere to be found because you all don't give two shits about the Second Amendment and you don't give a damn about saving lives either. Now this man can't provide for himself because he no longer has a job. And if he's found guilty, he'll probably never have a job because, well, now he'll be a felon. All of these anti-gun organizations and politicians, they talk about how they're for the Second Amendment, but they want reasonable gun laws. But when someone living in a state that has some of the most strict forms of these gun laws follows all of these stupid rules and gets all of the dumb, expensive permits, you all are nowhere to be found. Scratch that. I know exactly where you all are. You're driving up and down the streets of the inner city looking for the next crying black mother to exploit so you can further tell the world how dangerous all black men are with guns. And for the record, making hollow points illegal is by far one of the dumbest, most dangerous things I've ever heard. Making hollow points illegal to use doesn't save lives. It actually makes it worse. Hollow points are specifically designed to slow down once it hits something and stay in the body, making them more effective at stopping the threat and preventing the bullet from passing through the body and hitting an innocent bystander. This is elementary gun knowledge, but you all refuse to actually learn about the things that you want to ban because you're too busy trying to score moral political points with people who are just as dumb as you are on the issue. Y'all are gonna ruin this man's life, and he did everything you asked of him. I thought y'all were just trying to stop criminals from getting guns. However, what it looks like to me is you all are trying to create criminals to justify stopping everyone else from having guns. I'm gonna put a link to the GoFundMe page set up to help Twyne pay his legal fees, considering he is now unemployed as a result of these charges. Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and click the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice, and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion. It was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to get your I will not comply, I lost all of my guns in a boating accident, the AR-15 is protected by the Second Amendment, and your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirts, click the links in the description section of this video.